The town of Willow Creek looks ordinary by day. Children run along dusty streets. Neighbors greet each other. The river flows past the old wooden docks, reflecting the sun like silver. But the river remembers. It holds stories no one tells lightly, grudges, secrets, names. People fish there, they swim, they wash their clothes. Most townsfolk avoid the deeper parts at night. Some call it superstition. Others, the ones who survive, know it is warning. Vanessa, the second wife of a wealthy landowner, had lived in the shadows of her co-wife, Claire, for years. Claire had the smile that charmed everyone, the voice that commanded the town, and now she had chosen Ethan, the best fisherman, for the annual Willow Creek fishing competition. Vanessa watched from her porch, quietly, calmly, but envy festered within her like poison. She dreamed of stopping Ethan, punishing Claire, of taking control herself. Night after night, she imagined herself in the river, powerful, unstoppable, beyond human limits. One night, under a thin crescent moon, Vanessa walked into the forest to Old Man Cade's cabin. The man who dealt in the dark arts, whispered about, feared by most. "I need power," she told him. "Make me something that lives in the river. Let me destroy my rivals." He studied her. He knew her husband. He knew the danger. But he saw determination in her eyes, the kind that does not bend to fear. Finally, he nodded. He handed her a small pouch, tied with a red knot. "Without this, you will never return to human form, and the river does not forgive mistakes." On the morning of the competition, her husband kept Claire and Ethan home. The townspeople murmured, but no one questioned him. Vanessa slipped to the riverbank, whispered words no one could hear, and stepped into the water. The river rippled unnaturally, as if alive, and swallowed her completely. Hours passed. The first boy disappeared while washing his fishing gear, leaving only a tipped bucket behind. Two men ignored warnings and took a small boat out. They never returned. Their boat drifted back empty, nets shredded, wood gouged. Fear spread quietly through the town. Vanessa had changed. Beneath the river, her body reshaped. Her eyes black as midnight water, teeth sharp enough to tear through flesh and bone. She hunted silently beneath the river, waiting for anyone foolish enough to enter her domain. Her hunger grew each day. She learned the ways of the river, slipping silently beneath the surface, listening, watching. Months passed. The fishing competition was cancelled indefinitely. Wells were dug elsewhere. Canoes stayed tied. Yet the deeper bend of the river, near the dense forest, remained avoided. The legend of Vanessa spread beyond Willow Creek, whispered in nearby towns, a cautionary tale of envy and dark ambition. One night, a young man named Hunter, skeptical and brimming with bravado, decided to test the story. He brought friends to the river and shouted her name. At first, nothing happened. The boys laughed, mocking the superstition. Then the water exhaled. A sound rose from beneath the surface, low, monstrous, shaking the ground and their bones. Water heaved unnaturally, forming shapes too large and deliberate to be ordinary. Hunter's friends ran. He tried to flee, but the muddy bank betrayed him. Something surged from the water, fast, precise. His scream was cut off as the river claimed him. A roar followed them into the town, echoing through the trees. The townspeople stayed indoors that night. The river remained still in appearance, though the memory of what had happened lingered. Even now, decades later, locals warn visitors. They whisper, "Call her name at your own risk." Some claim to hear the water roar back on quiet nights. Others say they have glimpsed eyes beneath the surface. Vanessa waits, always, and if you go there and call her name, the river will remember.